We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Adrian Hauser is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ryan Sandberg.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
One out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Kane. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Billy Williams.
Billy.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Dave Kingman.
The next Cub up, Dave Kingman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah. 0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Fergie Jenkins is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Standing in, Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Yount has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. Called a strike there. 2-1. Three and 1 to Robin Yount.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Cain leads off first with 1 away. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Ernie Banks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ernie Banks.
The pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first with one down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One ball and two strikes to count. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1-0 the count. A 2-ball no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball back inside.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Turned on down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Jenkins has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Here's Justin Smoke now. batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. 9-1-2 due up.
Fergie Jenkins.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he popped him up. Hira ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Ready now, Ryan Sandberg. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Bryant. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
The Brewers, the pitcher, Adrian.
The pitch.
Hauser.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out.
Up next to Milwaukee, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Ready for another chance? Robin Yount reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here it comes.
At the ball.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Oh. 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, the good pitch there had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, you'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He's set. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Williams, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Yount is there. 1 down.
The right fielder,
So we saw the
10.
fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Ernie Banks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hura drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way.
No, inside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Swing and a miss for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home, high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down 1-0. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Contreras, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 8.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Ian Happ. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready now. The pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Fergie Jenkins. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at 2nd and 3rd with 1 away now. Behind 0-2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate two. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And he'll get back in safely. Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A high fastball is in there. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, Justin.
Here comes the first pitch. Justin Smoke is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A ball and a strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
For the Brewers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready once again, Billy Williams. No hits to this point.
Billy Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Burns, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Dave Kingman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Got a full count.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. None out, runners at first and second. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
So now to the plate, Fergie Jenkins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And the payoff pitch on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Brent Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1. No
3
strike.
runs already home here. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Sogard has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers nothing. At the plate, Ryan Braun.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. The 3-2 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The next 3-2. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The count now at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Outside.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now the 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2 one more time. Right side, but it's well foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Williams.
Digging in, Billy Williams.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a ball, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike now. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Dave Kingman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's Bolton.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Ernie Banks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Two down, runners at first and second. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So striding in, Justin Smoke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Brock Holt will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Popped him up. Sandberg takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Yelich is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, Ian Happ singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A 1 pitch on its way. The Brewers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Fergie Jenkins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, Ryan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now a flare out toward right center. Kingman coming in on it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching through the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
And here's Christian Yelich now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding into the box, Keston Hiura, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand one. They still find themselves down 6-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Billy Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 10.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
To the plate now, Dave Kingman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2.
That's outside.
2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Ernie Banks. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit down the line at first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Liner towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Corey Knebel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Corey Knebel.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Two down, runners at first and second. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Cubs lead it 8-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Caratini is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's Eric Sogard. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Banks shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's it.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 16, Ben Gamble.
And that's taken for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
3 and 2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Fergie Jenkins earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.